Hello, welcome back to Georgesgamingguide. Today I've got an interesting one for you, where as you can see there are 3 different things in the video. Only 2 are made of Lego, and none of these are actual Lego sets. So they are all from Lego, but they are all gift purchases, all 3 of them. So this has never happened on the channel before, having 3 gift purchases at the same time. Only one has been given the 25th anniversary plaque, as you can see here, and that is the Trade Federation Troop Transport, sorry. Then we've got the AAT, and we have the Battle of Yavin, which is actually a special metal coin, which depicts the scene where Darth Vader is trying to aim at Luke, and there's a bit to show like the aiming system. I've only got one with the packaging, because I'm not going to count the coin with the packaging, just as part of it really. But I haven't got the poly. This was in a poly bag, so I didn't really think that it seemed right to just have a random poly bag on the table. But I do think this is really nice, this Trade Federation Troop Transport. It is my personal favourite. It comes with 8 droids, so it's, in my opinion, Lego's workaround for not having a recent droid battle pack. Obviously, it's been a few years since they had the B1 and B2 battle pack, where I think there was about 6 droids in that. So I think that this is sort of their workarounds. They know that people will want this. A lot of people will get it, so then they'll say it's been in circulation. So I do think that there's a very good chance I could be wrong. And there could be a battle pack this year, for all we know. But I think that there is a chance that this is Lego's workaround for it. So as I was shown, there is the 25th anniversary plaque that comes with it. Now we have the transport itself. So you get 2 droid pilots, or drivers, whatever you want to call them. On the front there's like a light and some cover. There's no actual control system in the front, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's okay. I wouldn't say it really lets down from the set. There are some details on the outside on both sides, as you can see. But this back bit can slide out to give you access to 6 weapons and 6 B1 battle droids. This is the more difficult part of the set. The actual building of this is very simple. It's getting the battle droids in it. Obviously very tight space, and with them being in the position that they're in, it's obviously very difficult to get them down into the hole, because the problem is if it's stood upright, you can't get the arm back afterwards, so they have to be in this position and try to get them down like that, which is very difficult. Now, as you can see, there are some rounded pieces on the bottom, so if I just slide this back in, this will slide very easily in and out. It does mean that you can move it with almost no sound. I'm not even sure if the the microphone will pick up this sound. It's very, very quiet, and it's, in my opinion, been designed very, very well, and this is my personal favourite, closely followed by the coin. Now, I'm going to move on to my least favourite out of the 3, which is this AAT, and to be honest, it's my least favourite because there's nothing special about it. I've not heard of a massive hype for AATs recently, especially not a micro version of one. I think it was sort of thrown in to be a usual gift for purchase, so that things didn't change, to still make one that's, because perhaps a more older builder would like something like this and a younger builder would like a smaller model, and I think that's what it's been used for. It's been to make sure all 3, or at least one of all 3, appeal to every age category and all types of audiences. So if we have a look at this, there is a rotating top, and you can angle the main cannon. You do then get 2 side turrets as well. There's a hatch on the front, which if I just move this out of the way, you can move up and down. It doesn't obviously lead to anywhere, so it's just obviously a outside detail. And then there are some details on the sides just to show some of the curves on the model. Now there are some of the rounded pieces on this as well, so it can move very freely. But yeah, I don't think there's anything special about this, to be perfectly honest. I'm not saying it's bad. I do think it looks quite nice, but I just don't think that it was needed, to be honest with you. I feel like it was just thrown in to be there. Like, there was no real reason, because there's not been a massive hype around this kind of thing. I think it's mainly been more this, obviously, with lots of people doing army building now. They wanted another set of droids, because obviously we did have the Clone Trooper and Droid Battle Pack that came out earlier this year, but I think that this is going to be used more for those people who want a bigger CIS army. So if we now have a look at the Battle of Yavin coin, so if we just take off the packaging, you can see the coin says Lego Star Wars at the top, is engraved in the top. Now the only problem I have with this, the coin is perfectly fine, is that it can be a pain to get out of the box because it's very tight. But if we have a look, I'll just show the back first, like almost like a TIE Fighter's window engraved in the back. And then as you can see, there's like this red section which is supposed to be Darth Vader's targeting system, where when he's aiming at Luke down the Death Star trench. And I think overall this is a really, really nice coin. There's obviously been Lego's trying to change a little bit to appeal to stuff that's definitely going to last, because obviously Lego can get discoloured, can get broken, but something like this coin, or the 5 themed coins they did previously, they're not going to wear away. So I think that this is for a more middle-aged to older audience, just so that they, for a collector's point of view, if you know what I mean. So instead, because I presume that a 5 to 6 year old probably would ask for one of these two rather than a coin. So I think that again these two have just been released to appeal to every type of audience, in my opinion. But I think that this has been a solid launch of giftable purchases, and I think the Lego has done a very good job. And yeah, so thanks again, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you like, subscribe, because you also had to, and also make sure you watch out for today's video, which is Dad's intro and review of the Phantom Menace brickheads.